Hey, what's up guys? I hope you're doing very fantastic today. This is It's a Man here with Shide, a romance game on itch.io. Now, real quick, before I jump into gameplay, I'd like to let you guys know that if you guys like your comments to be featured on any future videos, then well, obviously just leave a comment. That's it, just leave a comment. And so without further ado, let's begin reading through Shide. Oh, you wake up. Oh, it looks like the sleeping beauty in the passenger seat has woken up. How are you feeling after waking up? Ah, I forgot your throat hasn't healed yet. I feel sorry for you in that regard. But you're also at fault for writing a novel while you're still recovering. Well, you're an up-and-coming author now. I'm not surprised you didn't listen to the advice of your mediocre actor boyfriend. Don't look at me like that. Yeah, you've always been like that. I know, of course. Remember how we used to drive around without a destination in this beat-up car? Now that you're a famous author, you're pretty busy. You don't even have time to go for a drive. No worries. This is the last time I'll be talking about it. Yeah. I'm breaking up with you. No more procrastination. Are you still not going to accept that? No matter what? Then I won't choose my methods either. Let's start threatening. You've already taken the poison. You will die after a few hours if you do not take the antidote. Does that sound incredible? Yeah, I wouldn't believe it either if I were you. But you'll suffer less if you believe what I say. You're probably wondering why I have to go to such lengths to break up with you. It's necessary for me, at least. Of course, I have the antidote. I'll give it to you. If you just nod. Can you break up with me, please? Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, my dear. You broke up with your boyfriend. You find yourself standing near your house, in your jacket. You have a piece of honey candy. You rush into the hospital. But there was no poison in your body, and your body was in perfect health. He's already gone. Oh, okay. So I think that was the first ending? Yeah, so there are two other endings that we could get. So, yeah, so hold on. Let's see what happens if we say no this time. Okay, so now let's see what happens if we say no. So, no. Oh, that's too bad. You're being foolish. Hopefully your experience with that bad choice wasn't in vain. Suddenly, you start to feel like your consciousness is fading. You're engulfed in a flood of vivid imagination, and you lost consciousness. Oh, dang, okay. So only this time, now we've died. So apparently there was poison in our body. Yeah. Okay, so let me think. So how do we get the third ending this time? Yeah, so hold on. Let me see how we could get the third ending. Actually, wait. Never mind. So if you press so apparently this time on the title screen it said continue. So this is what we're greeted with. So you wake up feeling tired and in pain. Hey, glad you're alive. What? You see that? Our vision's blurry now. You don't look well. Candy. No, it's too late now. I'm an idiot. Yeah, forget it. Well, have you got the sense of danger yet? I understand that you doubt me. One mistake is inevitable, but you can only make one. Your time is running out. You still have ideas for novels you want to write, don't you? You must choose one. From my perspective, you always seem to have made your choices without hesitation. I was envious of you, even though you don't have any talent. I envied you for being able to continue on your path without hesitation. I realized a long time ago that I don't have any talent for acting. Still, I've been an actor for a long time, so I've become able to do a lot of things. But I haven't mastered them, though. There's no way I can compete with someone like you. Do you think you and I are alike? Unlike you, I continue out of habit. That's why I hate you. That could be my motive for my crimes. Well, it's time to ask you a question. Are you ready to break up with me? Okay, so I think this is where it comes in, I think. So, your thoughts waver. So, Either yes or no. What if we choose yes this time? I see. I promise you, I'll never hurt you again. Bye. You broke up with your boyfriend. You were holding a candy in your hand. You were staring at it. Before I knew it, the time had already passed. You survived and stand there stunned. He's already gone. Okay, so never mind. That was the second ending. Yeah. Alright, so let's hit continue on this part. Because, so, I think the third ending is this one. So, let's skip through this a little bit. So yeah, so are you ready to break up with me? So let's see what happens if we say no again this time. Then suffer. You should know in your heart that you have made the wrong choice. Your consciousness begins to fade. Your knowledge and ideas connect the dots. And the imaginary world flashes before you like a revelation. Your body temperature will drop. Oh, there we go. So, what if we... There we go. So, your brain is wobbling and shaking, but you still try to open your eyes. You seem to be in an even worse situation than before. It's just like that time when you suddenly collapsed. You said that your health is your strength, but... Why do you want to continue this situation? Apparently, the fact that you did a masterpiece right after your collapse was very impressive to you. Do you think your experience of not feeling well will be an investment for you as a writer? It's no use saying anything to a fool who can't rest after collapsing. I said something unnecessary. I know it's strange for me to say this when I'm the reason you're dying. It's really ridiculous. You've been writing non-stop since we met. You're the kind of person who doesn't need anything else but writing. I'm breaking up with you because you're that kind of person. I want nothing else. Please end our relationship quickly. You'd better survive and come out of you better survive and come out of the abnormal situation without discovering the truth or knowing anything. That would be the best ending to the incident that happened to you, wouldn't it? Well, even if you don't allow it, I'm going to make you allow it. Are you still conscious? If you can't give me a yes or no, I'll take your silence as a yes. You can move? You're terrifying. Still, let's keep hoping. Let's break up. Your thoughts waver, so yes or no, so yes. Yes, that's correct. I always wanted you to choose that. Bye. You broke up with your boyfriend. When you came to, you were lying in your bed. You felt no discomfort and had no symptoms. Even the unexplained physical discomfort you had been feeling for some time disappeared. He's already gone. Alright, so now... Yeah, so there's the... Oh, wait, I just realized. You see those hearts? They're disappearing. Represents our health, dude, so let's continue. So... So... Alright, so let's break up. So, no. Again, no. I won't give up. I'll make the best choice. Your vision will darken. A mass of information about non-existent people will form in your mind. You will begin to feel less energetic. You already know this feeling. This is not poison. What is it? Oh, look at the screen. You have almost no power to open your eyes, but you open them. You wake up. You see. You're ridiculous. I'm sure you've already realized that the cause of your poor health is not poison. Even so, you are still in a critical situation. I don't know how to get you... Wait, I don't know how to get you to nod. Should I have prepared a way to talk to you? For example, writing messages? No, I wouldn't have done it anyway. Besides, you can't even hold a pen right now. Don't you find the results of your choice frightening? Your soul is slowly being ground down by things you don't understand. Isn't it natural to be afraid of that? If it were me, well, I don't care what happens either way. Unlike you, I'm not obsessed with acting. Even if I suddenly couldn't do it tomorrow, I would probably accept that. I chose that path because I felt I had no talent as an actor. Writing, photography, drawing, acting, anything that didn't suit me was fine. It's a weird story. It may sound unpleasant to you. I hope so. Why? Yeah. There was a time when I was treated like a child prodigy because I could play any instrument like a virtuoso. Everyone was happy with the sound I played. Even my foster parents, who had been distant with me, were happy. It was such a creepy feeling. That's why I don't like music. I'm telling you this for the first time. My hometown is gone. It was a small village. That was about 130 years ago. You should be a little surprised. I'm not joking. If you had noticed, you're in bad taste. Seriously. It's time to close the curtain, isn't it? We've had enough time to say goodbye, haven't we? Choose one. So, let's say yes. So let's see what happens if we say yes this time. Like what it's gonna say at the end. So, at last. You must be the person who has caused me the most pain in my life and whom I wanted to kill. Bye. You broke up with your boyfriend. You don't have the antidote with you. You don't even remember getting out of the car. When you got up from your bed in your room, all traces of him were gone from your room. Did your boyfriend exist? Oh, you doubt. You scratch. You forget. He's already gone. Oh boy. Alright, so now... So, Alright, so let's see what happens if we say no this time. So, no. You mean you won't stop until I played all my cards? Your cards will run out sooner than that. You and I are not fair. Forever. Your thoughts fade into darkness. You sweep away your overflowing imagination and gather up the fragments of this experience's memory. When you shake your head, when you collapse before, you feel like something is being scraped away. Oh, 2 hearts left. Oh. Your eyes must be opened. Your boyfriend is a monster called a fairy. Your boyfriend is a monster called a fairy. It is something vague and grotesque that does not obey human logic. You didn't need to know, but I can't think of any other way for you to stop. You're like a character in a story. I'm a monster from folklore, but you're much more of a character than I am. Neither lies nor violence will work on you. Only the many endings will convince you. Maybe I overestimate you. But the result of seeing you from the time I met you until now is what made me say that. Oh, I'm talking nonsense. It's always like that when I'm with you. So, where was I? I'm a monster, and my existence is really vague. The logic and chemistry of a lovable person do not apply. Only the significance and existence that cannot be seen with the eyes make up something called me. In my case, it was my lover. A creature that sucks the life out of its artist. A creature that sucks the life out of its artist lover, while at the same time giving its lover for inspiration. Something invisible detects the vague disease called love. And all this happens automatically, even if I don't want it to. It really is nauseating. So I shift the significance of my existence. I'll save you from death. I hope you understand why I'm so adamant about breaking up with you. You can think of it as the ramblings of a madman. I'll become your delusion. I wish I could have lied to you and said I had fallen in love with someone else. This is the only choice I had. I don't care what happens. Don't die. Don't be my lover. So, yes? I'm sorry. I should have tried harder not to fall for you. Bye forever. You broke up with your boyfriend. For some reason, you were afraid to close your eyes, but you don't know why. You were afraid to die, more than holding a pen. More than anything. But your eyes are wet and you saw without knowing why. He's already gone. So now... Your eyes must so... So now let's see what happens if we say no again, dude. Yeah. So... So no. Why? Your consciousness floats in midair. You push aside the many flashes of inspiration that You push aside the many flashes of inspiration that would delight any artist, and you ponder. You think about the situation. You make a very simple assumption. When you shook your head, you didn't die at once. All he wants is for you to nod. He says it only needs to be done once. If that is the case, when you nod, won't it be you who takes his life? 1 heart left. Continue. Your eyes didn't open. You don't seem to want to break up with me. Shall I make this the last question? Do you want to stay with me as my lover? Because if you lose everything you have, even if you lose everything you have, so there's, wait, silence, no, and yes, so, yes, I see. I didn't want to do it this way, but I prepared for it, so I can only say that I had a ridiculous expectation. Goodbye, person I fell in love with. You didn't break up with your boyfriend, but as long as you are a writer, you cannot stay with him. That's why you stopped trying to write. You find another job, get buried in it, and stagger along. He has no choice but to support you. He'll stay next to you. Boring monologue. So, the death of the author. Wow. So, continue. So, your thoughts waver. So, what if we stay silent? Okay. Even if you don't reply, it was something I had already decided. I should have done this from the beginning, but I got greedy and wanted to talk to you at the end. Are you unhappy that I talked to you one-sidedly? It's because talking to you leaves me with a lingering attachment. It was a good trip. You broke up with your boyfriend. You're in your room. It's a big room for a single person. You feel your body moving the way you want it for the first time in a long time. You feel light. However, you'll never be able to remember the past when you were unwell a long time ago. He's already gone. So, happily ever after. So, continue. So, your thoughts waver. So, let's see what happens if we say no. Yeah, no. You're crazy. Do you not want to throw any of them away? Are you unable to throw away the title of a popular writer? No, if that were the case, I don't know. Your eyes, your thoughts. There's no such thing as magic that can read minds. Damn it. Why? Why? You smiled. You didn't break up with your boyfriend. Are you looking for something? No, I was looking at it thinking it was a section about some pretty eccentric author. Oh, actually, I was in charge of that section. Do you like this author? You think I like this author? No way! Saying that I love this author doesn't even begin to express it. Oh, I see. This author passed away very young. However, in the past, this author was extremely popular. The author influenced generations to come. Okay, I know. Which of this author's books do you like best? It would be a long story, but then I'll take my leave now. Wait a moment. I don't want to be seen as twisted or anything by saying this. You're so annoying. I don't know. I'm sorry. I love the short stories this author wrote before the famous trilogy. So people say that this author's older books are boring or mediocre. But for me, that book is the best book of my life. But isn't that book out of print? I'm sorry, I'm such a nerd. Well, I'll admit that it's a good book. Really? You've read this before? Yeah, because I love this author. Much more than you. Oh. Bye. Wait, customer, please, at least give me your contact details. Customer! You are still his sweetheart. My beloved, I don't know what that says. Yeah. So, interesting. Yeah. Dude, I actually like the way, I really love the dialogue in this game. Like, even though, because I read in the game's page on itch.io that because this game was originally written in Japanese and it was machine translated, but nevertheless, like, despite the fact that it was machine translated to English, like, I really love how descriptive it is. Yeah. Matter of fact, I love the way that I like the way that like, not only do I like the way that the boyfriend in this story speaks, but I also like the way that the self narration is written as well. Like, you know, the narration that shows up that describes like how our character is feeling, and, you know, like in the segments when we say yes, like how it talks about like how the character like automatically like wakes up in their bed, and that, oh, you know, that like all of a sudden like there are no traces of their boyfriend like whatsoever. Like, I really like how descriptive the dialogue is in terms of like Well, yeah, like I really like how descriptive dialogue is, and I really like how both the self narration and like the way that the boyfriend's dialogues are written. Yeah. What else? I also really love the art style as well. Yeah, the art style is actually pretty nice. Yeah, like it's very nice. It's very nice to see like a pixely slash like semi like realistic ish art style. Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah. And also, I also like how like rather than putting music in the background, I like how like the background ambience is only accompanied by like the sounds of like the sounds of the car, like the sounds of driving. What else? And even like right now as we're hearing like the sounds of like wind and whatnot. So I honestly think that the absence of music and there only being like ambient noise, I'd say like that's what further I'd say that's what further like amplifies, or like that's what further that's what further like immerses you into the game. Yeah, like that's what I'd say that the sound effects are what really like immerse you into the game. Yeah, like it actually feels like you know you're there, and that you're like paralyzed a bit while your boyfriend is like forcing you to like break up with him, you know? Yeah. Yeah, so man, so wow, dude, I'm very glad I discovered this game, cuz dude, like it's very nice. Yeah, again like I said, I love the dialogue, the narration, the art style, you know, the sound effects. I mean the atmosphere as a whole is like really nice. Yeah. Yeah, so to the developer, keep up the great work. I mean, I definitely want to see more projects from this developer in the future. Yeah, because so far, like I already have good impressions of this developer. Yeah, so once again, keep up the great work, and yeah, you know, we'll see like what other games you might have in store in the future. Yeah, but that's it. So this was Shide, a romance game played by the man himself. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And finally, as LA gamers say, peace out and stay gnarly, amigos!